Hey everybody, Rose Matter here. Welcome to my new Let's Play series. I'm really excited to be starting this game, and I know quite a few of my viewers are as well. You have been asking me to play this game for years, and this was the winner of my recent Let's Play poll, and I didn't think it was gonna win. I have to be honest. I put this game up on a few of my polls, and it's never done particularly well, but the people have spoken, your voices have been heard, and today I will be starting Disco Elysium. And I'm excited because not only is, like, I've just heard nothing but good things about this game, but it's something a little different. You know, it's still story driven. It's still kind of your choices matter, which is kind of it's my jam. You know, I love those types of games, but the style and everything seems very different from my usual visual novels. So I think it's always kind of fun to do something a little different. So anyway, with that, let's go ahead and start Disco Elysium. I'm really excited. Hopefully you guys are too. Let's get started. Oh, okay. All right, so this is already a little different than I'm used to. So we can select our archetype. We got the thinker, extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, and comes up with original ideas. Sensitive, very psychological, a magnetic personality, but unstable, might begin to lose his mind. Ooh. Not very intelligent. Only one intelligence on that. Okay. Physical, extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done, but dumb as a rock. It's funny how the physical character, the intelligence, is the same as the sensitive character. I'm leaning towards sensitive. But okay, so we can also create our own character as well. I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay. All right. So I think I'm going to kind of lean into the intellect and the psyche. And we're gonna make, yeah, I think we're gonna do a character who's like very intelligent, both emotionally intelligent and actually, you know, like rational thoughts, conceptualization, things like that, but very weak. So maybe, I think maybe we'll do 4 and 4 for that, for the intellect and psyche, 2 and 2. Yeah, okay, I think I'm good with that. Oh my gosh, okay, so we can set a skill? Can we do... So is it only one... Can we pick one skill for each of these? Or can I only pick one? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go through them really quick. I feel like the first episode is going to be mostly just creating my character. Okay, logic, wield raw intellectual power, deduce the world. Encyclopedia, call upon all your knowledge, produce fascinating trivia. Rhetoric, practice the art of persuasion, enjoy rigorous intellectual discourse. Drama, play the actor, lie and detect lies. Ooh, conceptualization, understand creativity, see art in the world. Visual, calculus, reconstruct crime scenes, make laws of physics work for the law. Okay, I don't know too much about the story of Disco Elysium. I'm assuming I'm some sort of cop or detective or something, because something about reconstructing crime scenes. Okay, this is psyche. Volition, hold yourself together, keep your morale up. Inland empire, hunches and gut feelings, dreams and waking life. Empathy, understand others, work your mirror neurons. Authority, intimidate the public, assert yourself. Esprit de corps, connect to Station 41, understand cop. Okay, so I am a cop. Station 41, I have no idea what that is. Suggestion, charm men and women, play the puppet master. Okay, physical endurance, take the blows, don't let the world kill you. Pain threshold, shrug off your pain, they'll have to hurt you more. Physical instrument, flex powerful muscles, enjoy healthy organs. Electrochemistry, go to party planet, love and be loved by drugs. So I could just make my guy just like a total druggie. Shivers, raise the hair on your neck, tune into the city. Half-life, let the body take control, threaten people. Hand-eye coordination. Okay. Perception. See, hear, and smell everything. Let no detail go unnoticed. Reaction speed. The quickest to react, an untouchable man. Savoir-faire. Sneak under their noses, stun with immense panache. Interfacing. Master machine. Ooh, pick locks. I do like pickpocketing and lockpicking in games. Composure. Strengthen your back. Keep your poker. Okay. So here's the thing. Should I lean into my strengths? Or should I set a skill to balance out like my weak body. Oh, this is a lot. So yeah, can I pick one? It'd be great if, can I do one per? So like, kind of like up here. Yeah, I do. When I play characters, I tend to really lean into like the charisma aspect. I like to try and talk myself out of like fights, especially in this case if my character is weak. So I'm kind of leaning towards like empathy. And then there's the morale as well, I guess. The morale is kind of like your psychological, you know, like your character can go crazy over time. Oh, this is so difficult. Okay, I'm leaning towards... But my psyche's already pretty high, so maybe... Oh, sorry guys, I'm terrible with making choices. Like, maybe I should pump it into, like, endurance or something? Or have, like, something with my body to try and keep my... Like, have my body be... But I kind of want to get one of these cool ones, you know? I do like the idea of suggestion as well. Tough, 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 tough. Right. Okay, I'm gonna set this. I'm gonna set it for suggestion. Oh no, so I can just choose the one. Okay. Darn it. I was hoping maybe I could do one for each of the, you know, the skill sets. I'm hoping maybe, like, can my character level up and then maybe I can get more skills? Like, I'm thinking like an RPG, right? That would be nice. Okay, I'll go with that one. I'll go with, yeah. All right, let's do it. Okay. And also, people did tell me that to just keep playing the game, even if you make a bad decision or a wrong choice or something like that, just go with it. So I will do that, unless I die, obviously.
There is nothing, only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it, no larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever.
Never, ever, ever?
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Okay, simply keep on non-existing.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Okay, what was that about the ex something? Let's get into maybe my character's backstory, like I have an ex-wife.
When awareness creeps up on you, a mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
Okay, well, I feel as my character, he's like intellectual, right? So I feel like I don't want to be ignorant. I want to know about things. So I want to say I want to know about the ex something.
Ex-love. Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
Okay, I'll say I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me.
Do you really?
I do. Let me off.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Fear and apprehension.
Oh, okay.
You should ask what's out there first.
Oh, here we go. So I have like my, I guess, checks, right? Man, already I'm like, wow, this is very different from what I'm used to. Also, I'm really glad I got the director's cut because apparently the original is all like there's no voiceovers or so. Like I'd have to be reading this all myself. So, okay, you should ask what's out there first. Wait, I did this to myself. Tell me what's waiting for me. I'll say what's waiting for me.
There's this giant ball there. An evil apes. and the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
How small are the apes?
Infinitesimally small.
How big is the ball?
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
And this duking it out I keep hearing about. What's that?
Vying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
That's sad.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
What do you mean, drowned?
You lost.
The sound outside, you recognize it. It's a Caprice Canina motor carriage.
That's a good thing I'm not physical at this point, because I feel like I'd be failing everything. Alright, is esoteric the right word? I basically feel like I'm not intelligent, and I feel like I'm going to be real dumb, guys. This game feels like it's going to be making my brain hurt a lot of the time. I'm already a little confused about what the heck is happening. Oh boy, okay. Well, alright, let's get kind of... Okay, so we can click. This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. Reel-to-reel tape still on, rolling empty. Let's get some clothes on, please. Let's take those. Hold tab to highlights. Okay, so I can, yeah. I did put detective mode on as well, just to make things like a little bit easier to see like what I can interact with. Maybe we can take a bath? Take a shower. I feel like he could use a shower. He puts his clothes on first and then we'll take a shower. You see bottles in the bathtub, wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Okay, let's swipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Okay. Maybe I should touch it first, make sure there's nothing wrong with my face.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
How bad could it be?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
Okay, let's touch my nose.
It's not. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
At least my tongue is okay.
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
Okay, so I'm afraid that I might have my morale just plummet right away, but let's wipe the mirror.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
This is the face of a late-stage alcoholic.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
Oh, like before my my profile was all like smudged down here, and now you can see it. I'm not making it. The face is making it itself.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
No.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Okay, the superstardom, God, I don't know, it's indescribable. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off in a sad has-been kind of way. There's some charm to it, or it's an expression of pain. I'm going to go with number 4.
It might have been 10 years ago.
Oh.
It's little more than a cadaverous
Ooh.
spasm now.
Oh boy, okay. So I have a choice here. Neither of these seem to be... Okay. This is a white check. You may retry it. Okay. Well, let's give it a try. Let's give it a try.
Like the rest of you,
Damn,
it
okay.
comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Okay, so it's impossible. All right, let's let the mirror be for now. All right, so I wonder, like, if every time I fail a check, does, like, my morale go down? Okay. Oh god, my character is moving so slowly. Let's get some pants on for sure. Okay, so tab, see what else we can see here. Oh, there's something.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Oh, my tie is hanging from there. Fish them out.
It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
I want to get that tie. Can I grab it? Grab the tie.
This fan has
There we
2
go.
chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades. Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
Okay. So I have a low chance of being able to grab my tie. Okay, so let's pull on the fan, right? If we just shut the fan off, then we can grab the tie without having to, like... So let's pull on the fan.
Blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now. You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. Warning, warning. The necktie is no longer contained.
Be bad if I failed that, like, even with the fan stopped. Be like, no, I couldn't get my tie. I guess I just don't have it.
What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful
Horrific tie.
with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose. If it's your friend, why was it up there? Who ties their friend to a ceiling fan? Maybe this thing is dangerous somehow. An ominous, foreboding.
My gosh, this is just giving me so many
At
options.
the tie.
Pull on the light bulb. I don't know what... Should I?
A terrible mistake.
Oh,
Turn the lights off
Oh.
immediately.
okay.
You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
Let's
The
turn it off.
lights are off.
Okay. Man, it's just crazy. Like, I've just started and there's already so many options here. Okay, so the fan I've done. Oh, we got some, like, a broken window over here. Don't
The
actually
window
touch
stands
it.
broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Okay, visual calculus. Assess the damage.
What do you mean?
Really?
Assess the
Oh,
damage.
wow.
How would you do that? What are you even trying to
That was like an 82% chance of succeeding and I still failed. That's not good. All right, let's look
The
out.
morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
Okay, let me see. I'm just trying to see if, like, I can maneuver the camera around to see if there's, like, anything, like, if I can change the angle. I don't see so. There's something over here, though. Let's check this out. Oh, so I've got one shoe. I need to find my other shoe. I'm assuming he's hungover and this is why he's moving so slowly. Like, maybe he'd move faster if I had higher physical abilities. But I'm hoping he's not going to be this slow the whole time. Okay, so it's locked. So do I have to find it? Oh, I have a key. I don't know if this is the key. Keys to room number 1. Okay, so it is equipped, so... Let me just check out everything real quick. My morale's good. My health is good, all things considered. I got one shoe. I have to find my other shoe. Where the heck is this shoe at? All right, I'm just gonna leave, even with the one shoe. I wonder if people will, like, think less of me if I'm just stumbling around with one shoe. The calendar says it's March. The year is 51. All right, so we have our first interaction with a person.
Raises a cigarette to her lips.
Officer, am I military personnel?
No.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
Okay, why'd you call me an officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
You're shitting me. Are you sure? Goddamn right, I'm a policeman. Don't you forget it. That seems a little aggressive, but I'll go with it.
Okay, cool. I won't.
She means it. She wouldn't defy authority, however sweaty and bloated it may look.
All right, no need to be alarmed. I was just getting into character, you know.
Okay.
How did you know I'm a police officer?
Sir, you've been here for 3 days. On official police business, as you put it.
And what business is that?
Didn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Ooh, okay, so the 58% chance of being able to succeed there. Okay, suggestion, try the expression on her. Let her know you want... Oh, God, we want her physically. Oh, boy. Oh, you know what? YOLO. I'm gonna go with it. If there's the option to do this, unless it's like impossible, I'm gonna give it a try.
The words have already
Oh,
left your mouth.
I want to have fuck with you. Oh, I'm a charmer.
What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on, say it again.
I said I wanted to have sex with you.
No, you see, that's not what you said. You said...
But she's unable to finish, consumed with laughter.
Come on, man. Freddie, please. One more time.
All right, I'll be your clown.
Goddamn right you did. You crazy asshole, you.
She wipes the
What kind of
tears
cop
from her
are
eyes.
you?
All right, I'm a cop of the apocalypse, superstar cop. I can no longer deny it. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said that. You're pretty. I'm sorry. I'm the sorry cop. I'm not sure I'm a cop at all. I sure don't remember being one. I think I might have lied. You know, I'm going to lean into it. I'm just going to, like, no shame.
Has the time come already?
Oh, okay. We're mere minutes away from the total collapse of reality. Cops walking around with no memory of who they are, saying what I just said. The end can't be more than 2 days away. Let's go with that one.
You're one intense cop. Anyone ever tell you that?
I guess I'm pretty intense. I'm sure I'm usually less intense. I don't know why this stuff is coming out of my mouth. He's like, it's almost like some asshole is telling me to say these things against my will. I guess I'm pretty intense.
All right, then. Looks like I should go and prepare for what's to come. And thank you. This has been delightful. I do hope it happens sooner. Otherwise, it's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me.
Oh, shit. Okay. I bumbled that one.
And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
Okay. Well, that certainly could have gone better. I guess it could have gone worse. Okay, I'm not gonna bother her, like, right now. We just had the conversation. I'm gonna try not to be too creepy, even though I literally just said I wanted to have fuck with her. Oh boy, that's cringy. Okay, we got, got a couple of things we can check out here. Oh wow, there's quite a bit. This is where the lyrics would be. A big old karaoke mic, just waiting for someone to sing into it. I'm already, like, I'm so intrigued by all of the, like, having conversations with people. Oh, it turned purple. Interesting.
You should totally sing
Okay.
karaoke here. The first chance you get.
Ooh,
The emotions need to be expressed.
we should do
People
that.
need to know your vast oceanic soul.
My soul's cubic content is obscured by the
Of
hangover.
course. At this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard through a PA system by other people.
What should I sing when it comes to it?
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
Lamentation sounds good. They'll really get a gauge on my soul with that.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic song. Who's laughing now? No one. You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
Oh, okay, so I have to find a song. Sing karaoke. You'll need to find a sufficiently tragic tape, then play it on a boombox to memorize the lyrics. Then ask the cafeteria manager to perform. Preferably in the evening, more people at the bar. Get a hold of a sad song on tape. Okay. I've got my first mission, I guess. Because that's very important for me to do, apparently.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you.
Let's look at the stuffed bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among
maybe I
piles
could
of coasters
maybe I could help
and
fix it
drying mugs.
and then break it and then
One
he'd
of his
hate me
wings
more.
Broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it. Most likely on a
Did
wall.
I do that? Did I get drunk and rip that thing off the wall and that's why he's pissed at me?
This is the great skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now. Something about it makes you feel bitter.
That's the great skua, right?
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the door where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the
Why
floor.
don't you go and talk to him, okay?
I say, what do you mean, my
He
buddy?
pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
I'm just gonna call him out. Something tells me you don't like me. I want to see if I'm right about, like, maybe I ripped that bird off the wall.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
You're being sarcastic.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
All right. Oh my god, I did all those
No,
things?
you see, actually, you didn't. You haven't done anything even remotely useful since you got here.
What have I been doing then? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here. No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager.
Understood. All right. I don't think I'm getting much more out of that. The menu's been wiped clean. Only the word Monday is written on it. A woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today starts in a man's handwriting. A soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. Can I just go in? Sorry to my friend who's waiting for me. This door is bolted. A sign reads kitchen reserved for personnel until 1 o'clock. Oh boy, that's a lot to try and remember. So I wonder, like, I'm going to have to keep an eye on that, right? And be like, okay, it's 1 o'clock. I can go back into the kitchen maybe and talk to people about something happened here. Something, a body, mentioned something about a body. Okay, a sign reads mess hall reserved for union members. Door opens. Okay, at 1600 hours. This royal pinball machine is unplugged. Nope, no, I want to talk to you.
Sweetie. You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Don't tell me what to do. I want to investigate stuff, but I don't see much more I can do here. So, all right, I guess I'll talk to him.
As you approach the door leading out,
Oh, jeez, I just walked right by him.
The bespectacled man in an orange bomber
Sorry,
jacket
bud.
turns to you.
Kim Kitsuragi.
Excuse me. I think you may be the person I've been waiting for.
He narrows his eyes and extends his hand in
If an
greeting.
assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
So, okay, this is interesting. The fact that, like, I could choose one of my signature things, but I'm having multiple of these, the abilities. I guess as long as my skill level is high enough, they still come into play, but I guess I just have a boost with the one that I chose. All right, we'll shake his hand.
Hello. I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
What is my name?
This is your chance to come up with a really
Oh,
good
okay.
name
I
for
don't.
yourself.
All right.
Get creative. Conceptualize.
All right. It seems like I'll have a high. Okay, this is a red check. It cannot be retried. Well, I haven't been doing so well with this. Let's hope for the best.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
So if I say it's not yet time, it sounds like mysterious, right? But if I say I don't know my name, he might just think I'm a fool. So let's say it is not yet time.
Okay then. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
Okay, we'll say you mean him, not toward the cafeteria manager. I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police. I am a policeman.
Right. And the interviews? At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't know.
Oh, no.
Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
I feel like he's giving me an out. He's being very kind. I talked to the one woman. I don't know if that counts, so I'll say I haven't.
Okay. We'll have time for that after
Okay.
we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Oh boy. I don't know if I've done any of these things. Dead body? That's just gonna make me sound so like I don't know what's going on at all. Yeah, I don't like dead bodies.
But did you take it down?
No.
So the body is still in
Maybe,
the tree.
maybe, I don't know.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
What are we supposed to do again? I'll just say, let's get going then.
To you, officer.
Okay. I'm really...
If you're
This is
about to
interesting.
embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
This is interesting that, like, I can kind of... I don't even know if I've done these things because my character can't remember anything, but I can just kind of... I can either be upfront and be like, yeah, I didn't do any of these things, or I don't remember what's going on. Or you can kind of just go with the flow and be like, yeah, I did those things. Or, like, I won't say the fact I don't know what my name is or that I don't know what's happening.
You mean you don't have a badge?
It wasn't on me when I woke up.
Using your identification
Uh-oh.
is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible.
He's being
But
very...
getting the body down should still take precedence.
He's being very forgiving. He probably is just like, oh my god, why am I teamed up with this guy, this drunkard who doesn't know what's going on? And he's just like, is this guy even a cop with his one shoe? Because I still am missing one of my shoes.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Okay, well, let's go talk to... I guess at some point I should probably... Jeez, this guy, he's got a lot of energy.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right?
The lieutenant glances
run
into
this
his
place.
little notebook.
Yes.
He responds tersely.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
He looks to you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. The Harbinger of Ruin. I'm currently in between names. Or, let's do this one. What's golden orange like a forest fire, but smells like
Are
liquor?
you kidding me?
No, man, help me out. What's gold... Oh, nope, let's say Kim's about to say something. Let him.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while
I was hoping he was
to
going to give
arrive
me a
at the
name.
scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the
You
lieutenant.
said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No. I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
All right then. Questions. I got
His
this.
face expresses profound doubt in your having this.
All right. Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And how do we get there?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Does he want you to feel guilty of making that hole? It's implied in his voice.
All right. Why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business.
Oh, something there.
Have they not been telling you you're a cop?
Am I not a cop? Everything is my business.
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
thank you.
Lieutenant says he opens his little notebook at the cover. The number is safely tucked away in a small pocket. I'll say, didn't go well?
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
Hey, this stuff gets on my nerves. I'm a feminist. I guess I like to be thorough. Everything has something to do with everything. I don't know, I just went for it. I'll say everything has something to do with everything. Also, guess I like to be thorough.
Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was
Who
doing.
killed him? I mean, if he knew that, I feel like we wouldn't need to be here.
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
The lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
Right, I guess I don't have any more questions, that's all.
Let's go.
All right.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
No one is saying the multi-pattern necktie you found tied to the ceiling fan can talk. No one. It must be merely imagination. But
Let's bail!
Oh.
Time to push the eject button! Sounds like a responsibility! You don't like those!
Okay, the neck. Oh, so if I hadn't taken the necktie, I guess it wouldn't be talking to me. What's real?
Oh, excuse me. You owe me 130 real.
He pronounces the R with a mock aristocratic accent.
the IIR, or Inter-Isolary Real, is the global reserve currency. Whatever part of the world you're in right now, it's safe to assume he means you owe him some money.
Oh, I understand. You mean I owe you money?
Wow, you're a genius. Yes, that's right. Money. You owe this establishment 130 real.
Hey, Kim, can you spot me?
Who does that clown think he is? Arrest him!
Hey, did I just hear my tie speak to me twice? You're you're under arrest. I could just if anyone says something I don't like, I could just arrest them. Did I just hear my tie speak to me
No one is
twice?
saying that! No one is saying that Ty can talk! That would be ludicrous! It's just that you should arrest him! It would be wiser! He wants to take your money!
Okay, should I just take the tie off? I feel like the tie might be the devil on my shoulder. I feel like Kim will be my angel, the tie will be my devil. All right. But I do want to, because that's hilarious. I'll just say I'm not comfortable with this right now.
The lieutenant watches you fiddle with your horrific tie. Sweat stains forming under your armpits. He puts his hand on your shoulder.
If you don't have the money, it's okay. None of us are in this for the wages.
Kim is an angel. Oh my gosh, I've already met this guy and I would die for him.
That's cop 4. I haven't offered to pay because I don't have any money either.
Okay, what do I owe this place for?
Let's see. 3 nights at a tariff of 20 real comes to 60 real. Then there's the window you annihilated. The hole in the window was the first thing I saw when I came to work. So don't try to tell me you didn't. That will be 40 real in damages. Another thing you've annihilated is half the bar. You've run a tab of 30 real. Actually more, but we'll round it down to 30 for your hard work maintaining the stability and order of Revachol. That's 60 plus 40 plus 30 equals 130 real.
What
And
is
yes,
money?
real is still money.
I'm getting philosophical on him.
What are you, a philosopher?
I might be, since I woke up I have trouble remembering even the most basic. Actually, I might be.
Money is what grown-up people use to pay for things. Things like this hostel room or 8 bottles of potent blend and 9 packs of Royal Extra. We use it for everything, really.
What if I don't have any?
There's a shuffle of nylon as Lieutenant Kitsuragi looks for something in the pockets of his orange
I love how the
bomber.
under arrest is still there, but I'm like, no. What happens
I'm
now?
sorry, but he has to pay. I can't let him stay here any longer if he doesn't. If he doesn't have the
No,
money
no.
by tonight... then-
Shit. On top of everything else, I'm gonna have to find a way to make some money.
Officer, maybe you're better off working this from home for now. You live in Jamrock, right? It's not that far away.
Isn't there somewhere else I could stay around here? I don't have a home. I don't remember where my home is. Fuck this place. I'll take my chances on the streets. Is there somewhere else I can stay around here?
You mean somewhere else to run up a huge debt? I don't think so. The union squeezed most places out of business to fund the strike. You're better off home.
I'll see what I can do.
I'm sorry I couldn't help more. You should take this up with your station. I have a shortwave radio in
Oh
my
yeah,
car,
I also
okay?
have to
We
get
have
my,
this investigation started now.
I know, and I do also have to get my badge.
Good luck.
Shit, so I do have to pay for the damages.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Do I even have one?
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
Up on Marvel Hill, that seems very specific, so I'll pick that.
Why did you say that?
Lieutenant Kitsuragi, do you know a place called Marvel Hill?
But isn't that an expression?
Oh.
Not a place?
An expression?
I'm saying, up on Marvel Hill, a great high place. One that is impossible to climb back to.
Oh.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
I'll live in a dumpster, I don't care, fuck everything. Hobocop. It's like the sad RoboCop alternative, Hobocop. Can I trace the way back somewhere to an exact street? The exact number on a building?
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Okay. Alright, before I go out, I'm gonna just take a look around, see if there's anything else.
Can I help you?
Oh, okay, there is. So, I guess I should probably go back and make sure to talk to people. He arches an eyebrow. About the money I owe. I've seen something here at the Whirling Guard, a thing I need to talk about. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna sing karaoke here. Okay, I'm definitely gonna talk about that.
What thing?
Oh, I saw a sign that says the mess hall is reserved for the Union.
Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest.
Oh, so maybe I can talk
faction.
myself into being like, I need to go in there and like be able to, you know, interrogate people.
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
Throw a little bit of shade to me.
He hates the Union, but grudgingly recognizes its power over him. So he's directing his frustration at you instead. Retaliate.
Oh, okay. So he's directing his frustration. Okay. Oh. Ooh, I feel like I don't want to get on this guy's bad side. I feel like I need to try and get on this guy's good side.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
Okay, how do we find
We don't.
them?
We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If
Okay.
not today,
So I just have to
they'll be here
remember
tomorrow.
the times when people are going to show up. Also, I just noticed that the time, it only passes when I have conversations with people. So, I mean, that's good. I'm glad that it's not a constantly ticking clock. That would stress me out because this seems like one of those games where you can only do certain things at certain times, and maybe, like, I might miss the opportunity to complete tasks if I'm not careful. Very, like, pathologic, like.
There are these things called days. You sleep between them. He's saying they'll come after you've slept. Just making clear.
All right, hint, hint. So I can pass the time, I guess, like if I sleep. Guard, I saw a sign that said I couldn't go into the kitchen. Why can't I go into the kitchen?
What are you, a cook now? That's none of your business.
There may be something pertinent to the investigation in the
He
kitchen.
wasn't pan-fried. He was lynched. What could the kitchen possibly have to do with... Fine, okay. The kitchen is closed until 1 p.m. because the cook is
Okay,
working.
sweet.
You can snoop around after that, if you must. What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Okay, let's go about the money I owe.
Yes. Have you got it?
Oh, let's talk about something else.
What?
I'm gonna sing
I'm
karaoke
really
here.
Absolutely out of the question.
Aw.
You wait and see, cafeteria. Absolutely in the question. First
Oh,
we
that's
find
right.
a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
That's right, I have to
Your body is
find.
ready, sire.
I saw another thing at the whirling.
Another thing. Great.
Other.
Yes.
Okay. All right, let's talk to that old lady in the wheelchair, because we didn't get much out of her. She basically just said, oh, you should probably talk to the guy over there. So she might have some more information for us. She seemed nice to us, at least.
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's sweetie?
Does that mean you like me?
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and
Ooh,
that silly
all right.
dimple on your chin.
Ooh, okay. Except she's someone's wife and she's just straight up like hitting on me, but I could use this to my advantage.
But dear, you're not for me. I'm too old and too married besides.
In another time and place, she might have flirted back.
Oh.
But that ship sailed long ago.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew.
Hire her on the
Hire
spot.
her on the spot.
How'd you like to roll with me? Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money? Wow. Let's you know, butter her up a little bit first before we straight up ask her for money.
Whatever do you mean?
I want you to be my wheelchair partner in crime, ridding backyards of corpses, catching sequence killers.
Sequence killers? Oh my. But I think you already have a partner, sweetie.
Kim's just watching this
a
happen.
partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
All right, I know, but there are also side mystery sequence killers and forays into the paranatural.
I can assure you, with absolute certainty, there are no sequence killings taking place in Martinez.
Now, gentlemen, no need to squabble. I wouldn't be of much use to you anyway, sweetie.
3 heads are better than 2.
Thank you, but Martinez isn't the most
Aw, she
wheelchair
seems sweet.
accessible place, you see. I'd slow you down, perhaps another time.
Maybe I'll talk to her about, like, I don't know where I am or what I'm doing or anything. Like, Kim's right there. I've been trying to be a little bit vague about that. I didn't tell him straight up, like, hey, I have amnesia or whatever. Maybe I'm just, like, so hungover I don't even remember my name. But there's clearly something wrong with me, but I've been kind of keeping that from Kim. If I say this right to her, he's right there. He's going to hear it, but I'll mention that.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like
For
a
some
stunned
reason,
fox.
I feel like I can open up to
Surely
her.
Things can't be that bad.
She won't judge you, no matter what you say.
I drank so hard I forgot literally everything.
Oh my. You know where we are, right?
The Whirling in Rags cafeteria was on my keys.
That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located?
See, I have no idea.
We're in the city of Revshul, dear.
Okay, honestly, I don't know diddly squat about Revshul. What kind of place is this?
How would I even begin to tell you? Revshul is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I. I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days.
There's a pause as she studies your expression. You must look quite lost.
Speaking of history,
Oh,
you know what
yes.
year it is.
The spring of 51, because I
Yes.
saw it on the calendar.
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen.
Nice.
Knowledge should always be rewarded.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried.
All right, this is why it's beneficial
Now
to
she relaxes her shoulder.
explore the surroundings. I like
can
that.
tell that
Whoa.
this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living
Oh, I have
under?
no
What
idea.
mode of government?
Some kind of democracy. I'd like to think it's the dictatorship of the proletariat, but something tells me it's not. Our leaders are fierce warriors who traverse the plains on steeds. Civilization cowers before us. We're governed by intelligent machines that perform calculations to determine the freest market. Everyone hustles and grinds like a badass visionary. Radios are being used to control people's minds and distort our perception of reality, concealing our true masters, foreigners and women. Cop. We are living under the cop regime. Okay. I did hear that this game can be very political, and this is where I feel like I might be a little dumb. Do I go based on like what I think that the world is, like the way I see the world? Oh boy. The democracy one sounds very like it's the one that doesn't sound confident. Oh boy, I don't know what to pick. Let's go with this one, governed by the intelligent machines that perform calculations to determine the freest market.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Nothing like that, dear. Revachol is
I had no
zone
idea.
controlled
I didn't
by
know.
an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have almost no government of our own. Certainly no machines.
I don't know. Still looks like there's a lot of hustling going on. Maybe she's wrong.
If there's no government, how come there are cops?
Oh dear, this is troubling. You really ought to know that, being one
Oh,
yourself.
I feel so
There aren't any
dumb.
cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things.
Maybe I should talk to
anyone.
Kim about this.
She's scared now.
Oh,
She's
no.
realized you really are brain damaged.
What is this revolution you've
A
mentioned?
defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
What does that have to do with there not being any cops?
It has something to do with everything. I really don't
Damn.
know how to explain
I
it
gave her
better.
so much hope that I knew what the date was and then just completely
I'm
crashed.
just a poor woman, she thinks. What do I know of these things? And how can I help you?
Who could tell me more?
Someone more educated in sweeping.
Yeah, I feel like
matters.
Kim is...
Maybe you should ask.
He's on the ball, unlike me.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
Okay, now let's get back to the money issue. Sweetie needs money.
Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck?
I don't know. I don't even know my name.
If she could, this woman would feed and
Ooh,
clothe
okay.
you and every other sad, lost person on this earth.
Oh, very high. Excellent. I feel so bad that I'm like basically exploiting her empathy, like her kindness, but Sweetie needs money.
Your deportment remains dignified as you shed a single hand.
It isn't easy for me to ask this of anyone, but I am at the end of my rope. Any money you have could help me.
Sweetie, I only have a few cents on me.
Oh my gosh, she's so nice.
I could give you this to pawn. Just to tide you over.
She unfastens a gold commemorative pin from her left jacket pocket and drops it into your palm.
Wonderful. He has a pin.
The pin is round and slightly tarnished. 3 sailboats in bas relief with the sun hovering over the water behind them. A chipped green banner at the bottom reads, San Baptiste, Summer 31. dinghy races.
Where can I pawn the pin?
Cross the plaza and follow the road along the coast. Down by the water, there'll be a shack nestled against an old stone facade. That's the pawn shop. An old friend of my husband's goes there often. He says the owner is quite helpful.
Items that can be pawned at Bird's Nest Roy's appear in your inventory under the Items tab.
Okay.
You can pawn these items when talking to Roy.
Oh my gosh, my character doesn't even know what pawning something means. Okay. I feel like this might be bad for me to say to make a promise I might not be able to keep, but I guess I have empathy too. I'll say I promise I'll buy it back for you once I have more money.
Oh, it's not an ancient family heirloom or anything, but
Aw.
I suppose it would be nice to get it back.
All right, I'm going to try my best to make sure she gets her pin back. I've got to get going now.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your
Oh,
case.
she's so sweet. All right, so a little bit of time passed there. We've got quite a lot happened there. So we've got... Oh, so we can also... Damn, she gave me a lot. So I can also pawn this pen if I want to. Okay. I still gotta find my other damn shoe. Maybe I should go upstairs and see if I can find it. Oh, there's some stuff over here. Oh, there's someone over here sleeping. I didn't even notice him. A bottle of rum has been knocked over. A beautiful dark liquid is spilling out. Sleeping dock worker. A man is sleeping at the table wearing mud-caked boots and rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a
On
tree.
the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
I will not wake him up because I do not have a very good chance of that. +1 ruckus talking to Gart. Let's pick up the pills.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
You've
Excellent.
just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
All right, excellent. All right, let's talk to Kim, actually, see if we can...
Yes?
All right, tell me about the case.
What do
Yeah,
you
let's
want
do
to
that.
know?
All right. If we are from different precincts, why are we on the same
I'm
case?
afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
His disdain is clear. This man would not use such an expression otherwise.
What do you mean?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
You know what? I'm gonna come out and just tell him I have amnesia. I've been trying to play cool about it, but I think he's been catching on like something's not right with me. You know what I'm in on? A retrograde amnesia.
Better still than an imbecilic cop-off.
Cop off?
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
All right, let's let it go.
Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
Literally anything. I can't remember a single thing.
Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit.
I know literally nothing about it, only what you've told me before.
Do you want me to brief you?
Yes.
3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Oh, shoot. It's too bad we can't wake this guy up, or a very low chance of me being able to wake this guy up, because he works for them, so we can maybe get some information. Does the briefing say who the victim was?
A security guard or worker of some sort hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
Why didn't we know anything about the caller?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Okay. The RCM is...
That's us.
Yeah.
Revachol Citizens Militia.
Okay.
We're the police in this city.
The RCM, or the Revachol Citizen Militia, is the police force you and him are part of. A self-organized peace corps of the occupied city of Revachol. The RCM operates within a legal twilight, yet Its authority is rarely questioned. It's super useful to know this.
It's a good thing I asked. Okay, of course, I understand everything now.
Just to be clear, we are police officers. It's our job to find the killer. That's the case. Uncover and arrest the killer.
Would you say this is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
All right, it's all I
The
need to know.
lieutenant adjusts his collar. It doesn't look like he wants the case to be more mysterious.
All right, I have all I need for now.
Good.
I think you should know that I can't remember anything.
No response.
He's like, yeah,
arches his brow.
I figured.
He's having trouble processing it, believing it even.
I really don't remember anything. There was drinking involved.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
Okay, what should I... He's gonna be like, you should concentrate on the case. I'm completely lacking in basic information about even this organization we're in. Can you help me?
Fine. We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m.
Okay.
If you're still having trouble then, I can give you an orientation.
Alright.
Focus on other people's troubles, not your own. That is a relief.
A moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch on his wrist.
Alright. I do want to talk to him about that, about himself, but we'll leave it for, like, after hours, once we can kind of relax a bit and have some downtime. It seems like he's just anxious to get the case moving on, you know? Let's actually check. I had a lot of information there. Okay, so the karaoke, very important. Inspect the victim's body. Report your badge missing. Who made the call reporting the crime? Okay, so we need to call Sylvie. And then we also need to report our badge, pay for the damages. So we have to go to the, oh my gosh, just started and there's already so much to do. I have to go to the pawn shop, find out who is in the union box. So, okay, get a reality lowdown. You have no idea where you are. Lena encouraged you to ask others to explain the world to you in greater detail. Return her pin. The pissing competition. Apparently there was a pissing match between Precinct 41 and Precinct 57. Ask him about this after the initial inspection of the dead body is done. Okay. Let's, we'll move on from there. But yeah, like I said, I do appreciate the fact that time doesn't seem to move until I talk to people. Okay, I want to go upstairs. Let's go upstairs. Maybe we can talk to this woman a little bit more.
The door is closed. There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on. Somewhere inside, a tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something.
Jesus, I'm so alone. Why are you doing this? Don't do this to me. Beauty, don't abandon me in all this ugliness. Swallow the emotion.
The door is closed.
All right. Okay, yeah, we're not going to barge in while she's having a shower. Oh, I didn't check out over here, did I? Something on the table. Can I? Oh, okay, I can go this way. Oh. Oh, there's something. Smell of the sea makes you dizzy. Oh, there's my shoe. Yay. I was kind of hoping somebody would mention about the fact that, you know, it's like, hey, where's your other shoe? I'll just, maybe if I bring Kim in here, maybe he'll, like, comment about, like, oh, what did you do to this place? I think I have checked out. Oh, maybe I didn't check this out. Kim tries not to look at your broken down bathroom door.
Kim also tries.
Okay, excellent.
The pile of taped viscera on the carpet.
Good, good, good. I'm
Or
glad
the
that he
weird
can
suitcase in the
comment about
attic.
this.
Or the potted plant dying in the corner. But it's all just too morbid to ignore.
You're looking at the
He
destruction?
nods.
I'm sorry for
No
this.
problem, officer.
Like, he's being understanding, but he is still
The
just...
bed is cold and not
judging.
particularly inviting. But it's yours. The sheets look awful.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
Okay. Is there anything else? Maybe he'll comment about the window?
The window stands broken in its
Okay, so nothing new there. Okay, at least I got my shoe. That's what I was looking for. Okay, so on that note, We will finally go outside and we will check out the crime scene. Oh, okay, so we can't go out that way. Oh, I have a feeling this is going to be a little bit of a long game, considering, like, there's so many options. It's crazy. I love it, though. I love having it be this open-ended. Like, all that, it's been, what, an hour and a half? And that was just me exploring just the one building. We've got this whole city. The street sign reads, "Fuck the police."
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sound
I
surprised.
don't see a lot of police around here. That's all.
I have questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
Who are you exactly?
I am just a gardener.
Good to meet you, just a gardener. Another question,
I
then.
am pleased to meet you too, officer.
What is this fuck the police business?
Excuse me?
She doesn't
She's
understand.
uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
Alright, never mind.
She shifts in her seat awkwardly.
We need
Of
directions.
course. Where to?
I'm looking for a dead body.
Oh, that's right there, in the yard.
She's relieved someone has come for it. Finally.
What is up in the north?
There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
What is in the
The
east?
harbor gates. Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too.
In the south.
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably. Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
What's in the west?
It's just water.
She looks at the water,
Actually,
squinting.
I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach. No problem. Of course. I won't hold you back.
Her gloves. You get the feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with after all.
Oh, good point. Can I borrow your gloves?
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
She hands you the rubber gloves with no visible annoyance. Oh, alright. So I wonder what would have happened if, So can I... Gloves. Oh. Can I... Oh, there we go. So I right-click. So if I hadn't put the gloves on, I wonder if maybe I'd get some sort of infection or something from dealing with the body, or maybe it would drop my morale to, like, have to deal with a dead body with no gloves on. Okay. I know we want to go that way, but I'm just checking this out as well.
An old call
Oh, wow.
with a matrix.
Oh
of
my
push
gosh.
buttons lists all the companies in the East
Jeez
Delta Commerce
Louise.
Center.
Can't believe how many options there are to check that guide. That's a little overwhelming. We'll focus on this for now. Oh shoot, there's... Oh, I wonder how I can get up there. There must be a door to be able to reach. It looks like the rooftop of the hostel. Oh, are you throwing... Oh. Lovely. Hey, kid. What the fuck?
Kuno's got this.
The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then
Wow.
this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, nappa gumpy, Kuno.
Hey, kid. A word. Police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
Children ignore you.
Love it in the dick.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Stop using slurs at my crime scene. That's not how we do it.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing rocks.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
Juicy what now?
I mean drugs.
Oh,
The kids on drugs.
right. The electrochemistry. I was wondering what that was.
Kuno, ride the lightning, Kuno.
Kuno's riding at sea.
He wipes sweat from his brow and sends another rock flying.
Rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Kid, you want to hang out? I'm not an arc. Where'd you get your drugs from? Are you kids siblings?
The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno. He says we're each other.
Yeah, and what should we do?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What forces?
You will see.
Okay.
Language these kids are using. Pure, unfettered id. There will be no reasoning with those creatures.
All right. I'll try and ask questions, but I feel like I'm not going to get anything out of it.
All right. Entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
I gotta ask, who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
The boy points to his chest with both thumbs.
It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third-person perspective as a shield.
Got it. I had another question.
That shit a Kuno, pig o' naught.
The body, what do you know about it?
Shitload, pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
He's
Choking. He's totally choking.
Cam, help me out here. What do we want to know?
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
The usual being, have you seen anything out of the ordinary? Or have you seen anything suspicious?
Do you know who he was?
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
I mean, who he was before he died.
Kuno knows what you meant. Kuno's not a snitch. That's all. Trying to make Kuno sing into the popo phone.
Do you know how he got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So he didn't see it happening.
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Okay, where did you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking...
He looks around trying to come up with something.
Let's go... Or, I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction.
I'm just gonna make him sweat. Where is Night City?
Kuno gives this info out on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
He draws sun up his nose.
Kuno didn't smoke the gimp, if that's what you meant.
Thanks, Kuno. That's one name you can now cross off the list.
Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty, Kuno.
Looks like you're a faggoty now, whatever that means. The suspicious question doesn't really work in antagonistic situations.
Ah, it's too bad I don't have the option to intimidate. More on this later. Right now, let's talk about something else.
Testing Kuno's patience, yeah.
Get lost.
All right. Do you kids often play in this yard?
Right, pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
I might have questions later. For now, let's talk about something
Yeah,
else.
whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
All right.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
God, do I even want to talk to... Where's the other kid? Do I even want to talk to him? Where's the other kid? Oh, there he is. I feel like
Kuno,
this...
the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think.
Take one step closer.
Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in.
I just want to ask you questions.
Going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
All right, what are those strange words you use, girl?
I come from the woods, good Davidu. You don't want to go there with me. You don't want to see what I've seen.
Don't be traumatizing here. Get the fuck out of here.
All right.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash
The
container.
body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death.
Lieutenant, what do you think could be in there?
Trash, food waste from the cafeteria. They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence too.
I feel like there's something in there. I mean, I do have high, what was it, like my intelligence, my like emotional intelligence, or like my perception is very good apparently. So it's like I have good instincts for things. I feel like there's something in there.
What do you mean, feel?
It's extrasensory perception. Whatever is in there, it just holds a special significance.
I agree. We should get someone
Okay.
from the
I'm glad
remote
he's-
viewers division here.
I'm glad he's kind of like, even if he doesn't believe it, he's going along with it, which I appreciate.
He's being sarcastic.
Mm.
Do
Oh.
not ask what the remote viewers division is.
Yeah, there's no need for sarcasm. I just feel strongly about it, that's all. Maybe it's not connected to the case, but still.
Oh. It might also be evidence.
I didn't even catch the
mouth could have
sarcasm coming
disposed
from
of
him, I'll
something
admit
in
it.
there. We
How
should
do we-
get it open.
How do we get the lock
I
open?
could try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
I mean, my character's so weak, I feel like he wouldn't even be able to use the crowbar.
Also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea.
The letter R wears a crown on the ribbon below, a light above descending. Okay. I suppose we should actually, you know, check this out now.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like, and his tongue like a ball gag.
Jeez, they really go hard on the descriptions, huh? It's almost poetic in a way. Very well written.
You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The
Oh,
smell
very
seeps
low.
in, even through your clenched nostrils.
God, what is that? Why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cop's gonna blow, Kuno!
I don't want to see my character puking. No, thank you. Also, the fact I'm coming off a 3-day bender probably is not good. Probably doesn't help. Someone's trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse. It seems like I can't even get close to the body. This winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years. Okay, can we get in through here? Oh, wow. There's a lot to explore.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, eternite.
What is this?
It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slanted against an old shack.
So, like, do I, you know, if I fail, and it says I can retry, do I, like, get penalized for it if I fail?
Because there's a
Wow,
secret door
sweet.
behind the panels.
Excellent.
That's why they're too
Wow.
orderly.
So before I failed on like an 82% chance of succeeding, and this one I succeeded at a 28% chance.
There it is. You see a shabby little door.
Excellent. All right.
What is this, then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
So if I wasn't able to get this open, I would have just missed all of this. A silver plate with traces of bone yellow powder.
Be still, my beating heart.
Oh.
It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you. There's a good, vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean.
I wasn't thinking about taking it. I was thinking about justice. I've heard amphetamines make you a good cop, a really good detective. Are you a really good detective? No. I could see Kim being the very straight-laced, doesn't take drugs or does much drinking. Maybe he'd surprise me, but he doesn't seem the type. Someone's taken narcotics here. Perhaps the police should interfere.
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. However...
He points to the ladder in the corner.
See that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
The poster says, get out of the way or get fucked up. A cured pig's head, it looks mummified. Is that like, you know, fuck, you know, the pigs, aka like, fuck the police? An empty tube of magnesolum magnesium supplements. Oh. Free jacket for me. Can I have that? Oh wow, like look at all this I can explore just because I passed like a check. I love it. Oh my gosh, this is gonna take me so long to be able to investigate everything, plus I still have to keep an eye on the time.
Someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here.
Right, look Lieutenant, someone left his cloak behind.
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careful with your equipment.
He judges the drop.
You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field.
Oh god. Oh, what if I just died? What exactly are we doing up here? Do you really think this cloak is mine? Should I go for it? Jump?
The wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane
Oh, wow.
in the distance
Damn.
over the container yard. The look in his eyes is a mix of the engineer-like interest and the wonder of a 6-year-old seeing a horse for the first time.
Let him have this moment of wonder. Yes, let's let him have this.
His eyes trace the crane's contour as if trying to memorize its majestic shape. Then he notices your gaze.
Yes. We were in the middle of something. Your cloak.
God. Okay. Not right now. I'm gonna save first. I'm not gonna save unless, like, I'm afraid I just might straight up die. So I am gonna just save first. And then I'm gonna try and make the jump. I'm just afraid I might perish.
The cloak is still caught on the railing.
The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it?
He looks over the ledge at the cold pavement below.
Well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 meter stops. Whenever you're ready to do it, I'll be right behind you.
The cloak looks like a bag of goods.
Oh, God.
In the wind. Who knows what is
3% YOLO, let's go. If I don't die, if I just get hurt, then I promise I'll keep going. Let's do it. Yeah, I didn't think that was good. Oh, man. Wow. That was pathetic.
No, that's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast. You're a boxer. And you've climbed way too high up here.
Alright, holy well, that's high. Doesn't seem dangerous. The lieutenant must be crazy to suggest that this is certain death. Vertigo almost pushes you over the edge. Right, I can't do it right now. I'll make the jump next time.
Just be careful,
okay, so yeah, I did.
You almost strained the muscle there.
Yeah, okay. So I did lose some health, but I didn't die, so... Like, was my dude even trying with that? Oh, a healing item. Perfect. Well, let's go ahead and use it, I guess. Items. Tools. Didn't I get another thing as well? I got a, something for my morale, but I don't see it in my inventory. Just the things that I got from Lena? Huh. Can't see... Oh, no, this is my inventory. I can't find them. Okay. Oh, it's probably here, right? Okay. Yes. They told me that in sorry about that. They said in the tutorial that if I want to get those things, they're there. Okay. And with that, we will... Can I explore, like, this whole... Can I get to here? Probably not, huh? Okay. I guess we'll go back the way we came from. Oh, wait. Let's... Okay. Oh, no, I don't want to go all the way back. This doorway's going to collapse soon. Restoration pillars keep the ruins together. Can I go out here? Doesn't look like it. Oh, there we go. That's how I can zoom out. Okay, let's see if we can try and get to the body again. Ladders for kids, it wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man.
There he still is, looking right through you.
I guess I have to try. This isn't gonna work.
The body below is entirely dedicated. The smell is repulsive.
Alright, well I guess we'll just have to let it out.
More instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
We just gotta get it out of our system so we can actually investigate the body. Ugh, I hate vomit. But I know, it's just like I just had to just get it out of my system.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid.
I'll say I'm sorry.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it. The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
Alright, where do we get ammonia from?
There is fruit nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't...
He points to the
There's a
greenhouse.
greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Pretty clever.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check.
Ah,
Modifiers
interesting,
make checks
okay.
easier and allow you to retry them.
Okay. Alright, so I guess I'll have to get the ammonia first before I can get close to the body. Gosh, and then there's the trash thing. God, there's so much. Okay. Damn. Man, there's so much to do. Okay, so I have to... I guess I'll talk to the gardener was out here, so we'll talk to her. See if she can get me some ammonia, and then we can investigate the body.
Hello again, officer.
My partner told me you may have some ammonia. Can I have some?
Sure. I'm done with it. Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
Okay. Oh, look at that. I'm running now. I just had to get all of that alcohol and stuff out of my system, and now I'm like a new man. Okay, so we'll take the ammonia. That is... items.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes.
So
The
even
body
with...
below is entirely dedicated
even with
to
the
that
ammonia, I
smell.
only have an
Eating
8%
it is all
chance.
it does now.
It's okay, so at least I know with this, you don't have to like go into your inventory and like actually take out and use it. It just applies automatically. I think in this case, I'm just... I promise I'm not going to save scum too much with this, but the chance is so low, but like, I have to do this. Why is the endurance so... Why? This early on into the game, why is it such a high level? Like, this is crazy. Or the fact that the ammonia puts the chance of it succeeding, it's so low. It's a little frustrating. I'll just have to, I guess, keep trying.
Looking, the ammonia only makes it worse.
It only makes it worse.
The combination the second time, not so.
God damn it.
When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
I don't think I want to be a cop anymore. The ammonia didn't help at all.
Nor does the wind right now.
You feel the lieutenant pat your back rhythm. He's so nice.
The weight is reassuring, like a crenel on solid fortification. Pat, pat, pat.
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
Why can't I keep it in if I be... So is the thing, do I need to get alcohol? Do I like maybe just need to keep drinking and maybe that's the solution? Why can't I keep it in if I've been a cop my whole life? This is bullshit. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be a cop. Can't we do something else? I think I want to solve something else now. I'll just say, why can't I keep it in if I've been a cop my whole
I've
life?
seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate. Throw up, initial autopsy. Throw up, bag it. Then drive to the station. Maybe throw up on the way there if you didn't bag the thing tight enough.
You seem to be fine.
I think I've lost my sense of smell.
Oh, why aren't you investigating this? I should have had him do
A
it.
white lie.
Oh,
Not being hungover helps too.
can you do it without me?
No. This is a
Damn it.
two-man assignment because it needs 2 officers to complete. I
You would-
need your help.
He withdraws his hand and looks you in the
You need
eye.
to get your shit together.
My shit? Okay, okay.
We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes.
Alright.
It's pretty bad right now.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it for special bonuses and
Oh,
effects.
okay.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back.
Okay, so a half hour. So a little bit after 11 we'll come back. Okay, so thoughts? Oh, okay, so is this it? Temporary research bonus, encyclopedia, factual memory returns. Volumetric shit compressor. Your shit is apart and it's rather unbecoming of a cop and a human being. It's supposed to be the opposite of that. Together, compressed in a small area. To achieve a solid level of shit compression, squeeze your butt cheeks together for 30 minutes. Do something similar with the two hemispheres of your brain. What is this? Talk to people. Maybe that will help. I'm so confused about what this is. Okay, so this will say it'll take about a half hour. I guess I'll internalize it? I have no idea what I'm doing here, but okay. I guess, like, if I keep this thought for the half hour, the other one was like 6 hours, like, something will happen? Oh boy, okay, well, we'll get away from this for a bit. It's a little overwhelming. There's just so much to do. There's all this stuff over here. I'll go up here again, see if I can get to that space. I don't know if I can. And I still can't get my jacket because I'm so freaking weak. Okay, can I... So I can't reach these things, can I? Oh, barrels are half full of rainwater. Yeah, I can't go any further than that, it looks like. Oh, I missed this. Is that money? Oh. Oh, it is money. Excellent. I'll take every little bit I can get. It's less than like a tenth of what I need, but at some point I do need to go and pawn that thing that the Lena gave me. Well, I mean, I'm glad I came up here, even if it was just for like $1, basically. Oh, there's more money. Hey! Nice. Oh, what's this? Grand Coron 37. What is that? A postcard. Okay. So I can pawn that as well, but I wonder, it's like, is that important at all? Should I keep that just in case? Alright. Well, I'm glad I did come up here. Okay, so let's go through things methodically here. So first we'll go... Let's actually take a look at what we need to do. Okay, oh, equip and complete the volumetric shit compressor thought. So I do have that right now. Yes, I do. Excellent. Okay. So that's being done right now. Oh, I have to get... Yes, talk to the manager to see if he has a key. Oh, I can ask the station for additional funds. Okay. So I'll have to make a call, it looks like, make a couple of calls anyway. But yeah, first let's go and talk to Gart. See if we can check out... Although based on my, how bad I deal with smell, I feel like I'd just puke again if I tried to open the trash compactor. But we'll give it a go anyway. Pigs go home. Alright.
Can I help you?
Is the trash container out back yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
I wonder what this feeling
Prod
is.
at him and find out.
No, I won't say that. I'm not going to get on his bad side. I just need the keys.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
I feel like if I had tried to be like, hey, you shouldn't be, you know, keeping things locked up in case poor people need them. I feel like that would just get him as like, who are you to lecture me? And then he'd be like, I'm not giving you the keys.
This trash container is locked with a well-oiled crack. The lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
Didn't I just have a premonition that there's something in there?
There is. But you won't like it.
Uh-oh.
Sweat forms on your brow.
Well, now I just want to open it more.
Still on the lid.
Just get ready for him to puke again.
The smell of rotten food
Here we go.
rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Okay.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Okay, look under the boxes of cartons.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages.
Oh, I
below.
wonder if maybe if like some of that stuff is mine. Maybe
Nothing
maybe my badge is in there.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Oh my gosh, am I going to be wearing pants?
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the
corpse
garbage,
smell.
a rank
Oh, because the guy
smell
isn't
fills
wearing
the air.
pants. The guy that's hanging from the tree, so they disposed of his pants in here, I guess?
The victim's clothes?
Yes. Okay.
Cadaver in odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages.
I was half thinking, I was like, don't tell me my character is going to put on some pants that he got out of the garbage.
Drop them in here, officer.
Nice.
Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye. A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the feet waist. Dripping with pus.
This is a military type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that...
A thrown-out towel, a mug, that's all.
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
Yeah, so interesting that he just said, you know, the only people who'd have access to the garbage are him, basically. Maybe Sylvie, maybe she's the one. Is that her name? The one who, maybe she killed this guy? Because it's like only people who work here have access to it, or the people who actually like the garbage people. You need to ask the kids who put them there. You think someone from the whirling might have been involved, maybe?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
The fuck's he on about? Kids? You hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
See?
Yeah, we need to ask the kids who put them here.
Fuck's he on about?
See?
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container. It's just organic waste, cold and slimy.
Oh gosh, don't tell me he's gonna eat it
and potato peels,
or take the mug.
Unidentified sludge and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here. What's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels.
Oh,
It's shiny.
is that
Looks
my
like a corner
badge?
of something.
Is that my badge?
Something larger. A clipboard.
Oh,
A blue
never mind.
plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
I don't know what this
It
is.
is. Look, the plastic has the RCM street.
Excellent.
You've even got an autopsy form in there.
A miserable looking slip of paper sticks to the
If you
board.
don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore, so I threw it away.
Well,
He doesn't know what to say.
His eyes express a rare condolence. Then he picks it up.
lucky we found it. You should take stock of what remains, just to be sure some has not made it into the hands of the RCM's adversaries. Organized crime and the like. There might have been police secrets in your notes.
Okay, I'll do that.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable.
Okay.
Go to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
The mug. I'm getting that mug too.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron.
An antique?
Only in its social sensibility.
I can't believe I'm taking the mug. Lieutenant briefly glances at the mug, then returns his sight to the
You've
trash.
acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to...
The container sounds a muffled gong.
Alright.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
That was actually very, very good. Okay, so we do have to talk to the kids, but before we do that, let's take a look at this. So use the interact button in inventory to inspect.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Anything else?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor for you. Below the pathetics, terror. Do not look.
Oh gosh, there's a lot here. Alright, let's inspect everything.
It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Leave it there, it's cool. It's not cool, take it off.
Still wet. The toilet paper peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off with your finger and voila. The ledger now looks marginally better.
Okay, inspect the clip.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip.
Run your finger along the... How do they say it? I say it aluminum, but aluminium?
The surface is interrupted.
I know that's like
by
the
a
British
silvery
way, I think, of saying it.
It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before.
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property.
What kind of information?
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
Maybe yours will have how many cases you've solved. How many years you've been on the force, he's thinking. It'll have that.
How can I read it?
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do.
For example?
All RCM vehicles have halogens designed to reveal halogen watermarks.
Man, this is wild to think that, like, I would have missed all this if I hadn't investigated the garbage.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clip. In the back, you see thin, translucent copier paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out. Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form.
What types of forms are there?
3. The topmost are misconduct fines. The middle ones are station calls. And the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of. You don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work. A monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork. The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields, but they appear pleasantly vague. These are quite sinister in turn. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing. A dozen pages of thin copy paper.
Okay, breakthrough
bright red in
imminent.
color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs. Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys. The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse. They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What is in there? What are they about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate, due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you. It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Okay, is 2 cases a week a good caseload, Lieutenant?
2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
2 cases a week appears to have been my load, Lieutenant. I'm not sure I completed them, though.
2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. It was presumptuous of me.
I burned out all right.
It's okay. We all do, sooner or later.
Like a fan of gills, the checkered papers dry in... Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name. A title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from Snoop fiction and Vespertine cop show staples.
They're written in capital letters, too.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case. Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the hookah parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Kim, my cases appear to employ some kind of naming
You
convention.
mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct, time of arrival at the scene?
No, I mean a non-numeric one with
Oh,
titles.
you mean the titular? Yes, well, so do I. In our defense, almost everyone in the RCM does.
Why is that?
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
I seem to have named a case the Square Bullet Hole Murders.
Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person.
Okay, it's nice to see that Kim can,
Still, I named it
I
that.
don't know, not
To amuse
be so
myself.
serious all the time, too.
I pray his loved ones never find out.
What happened to him?
Rail spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
Okay, I have to open an official case. Is there room?
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish. Once all the tasks are accomplished, the case is complete.
Oh! Okay, I've got the pen that Lena gave me, so what would happen if I didn't have it? I wouldn't be able to. Ux, okay, let's do it.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the kind green ape pen in a brash freehand similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily.
I guess I won't be selling
It's
this
almost
pen.
robotically
I should
simple.
keep it.
A language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place.
Cross out the ones you've already
A
finished.
satisfying slash
I love that.
sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you,
I do that in real life. I love making lists of things to do so I can cross them out.
things to be done and things already done. the composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you by any chance named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
Let's see, we got the Hanged Man, the Furies are at home in the mirror, the setting sun, shit on a stick. Let's go with the Hanged Man.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now. I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man.
Excellent. Wow, we got a lot of experience.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose.
Okay.
Now.
So we can read case files now? Well, we will see. Let's hope for the best. Yes.
You can piece them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin. It always begins with HDB 41, then date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene, followed by the title. For example, HDB 4112.
Okay, so it's like I'm starting to remember stuff now.
00.
HDB 41. Weren't those officer precinct?
Why, yes. Your precinct number is 41.
And HDB.
Every last alphanumeric in the files begins with it. And these are your case files. It's safe to say HDB.
Oh, okay, we're getting closer to my name. Oh, Horace Debbie Behringer Ram Darjan Binzakin. Those aren't my initials. I'm not feeling them. I'm just choosing to be like, nah. Let's go with Horace.
That is improbable.
How long does it take to read a case?
It takes about half an hour to piece one together.
Oh gosh.
Using the system you've devised.
No, because a half hour. I mean, this is good, I guess, if I want to pass the time, but it's 11:21. I've got a lot to do still, so we will put those case files away for now.
Not much has changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers still sags.
I have to remember the fact that I can come back and look at these case files. Try not to forget that.
It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however. The U4 size board feels thick and heavy in your hand. Light shimmers on its wet surface. On the back you see the embossed letters, RCM. Something rattles inside, ever so lightly.
Oh.
Is there a hidden compartment? Permeables. It's not hidden per se. The compartment is made for permeable materials that would get damaged.
See, like doing just the most inconsequential thing can reveal information. I love it.
The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center. Blue. The blue heart. Don't look into it. With your hands, U4-sized pages hang from the clip screwed to the top of the board.
Shoots. Okay. We'll try it. Hey, it worked! Oh my gosh. Holy cow. I've been pretty lucky, actually.
Come off its slides. If you bend the plastic on your knee slowly, the slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just, without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open. 2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard. 2 octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings. The tickets permit access to the zoo in Revachol East. The aquarium costs extra. These let you go there, too. Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns.
Has this something to do with my ex-wife, maybe? And that's why, subconsciously I don't want to investigate it?
It smells of chewing gum. Apricot flavored, a touch of cinnamon, the end of summer. You think the label says tutti frutti. Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card.
A woman's hand.
Round letters in a woman's hand. A young woman in her 20s. There is care, effort, and a smile. You think. Although that is not something you can read from someone's handwriting. Harry, it begins.
Harry. So my name is Harry.
I want to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will.
There we go. We got his first name.
Throw it away, please.
But it will, keep reading.
Your hand shakes, holding the card. Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, it says, I find a little piece of sadness in me.
Oh, Voyager Road.
In my chest, down Voyager Road.
So now we're getting an idea of where he used to live.
Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon.
So the 42.
The 42 and walk.
I'm guessing that's like a bus or the light rail, and then down Voyager Road. So we're getting hints about what's his name, where does he live, or where did he live?
You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it. Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs.
What's going on here?
Sucked out of your head. Everything around.
Oh no, I'm gonna pass out.
Small white dots.
Oh shit. Oh.
You feel the ledger slip
from
your hand. No.
Whoa.
Hold on.
Whoa. Hold on.
What? There's nothing.
Detective,
Shit.
Everything all right?
Oh shit. Oh no, hopefully I'm not gonna lose a bunch of time. I passed out. Oh shit. Wait, did I die? Is that it? Oh no. Wait, what? I just straight up died from reading that letter? No way. Are you kidding me? Oh shit. Well, okay. Begin. Does that mean I have to start all over again?
There is nothing.
Oh my gosh, I do. Wow, okay, we're gonna go back to the main the main menu. Alright guys, well I feel like that's a good place to end it. It was with my first death apparently from reading a letter that just got me so in my feelings that I just perished. I heard that there were some like you could get some interesting deaths in this game. I didn't see that coming. So now I know that. I just pushed myself too hard, but from that I did learn a little bit about like my character's name is Harry apparently. I'm assuming that was his ex-wife. Shoot, I don't know when the last time I saved was, but we're gonna come back to that, I guess, in the next episode. Very interesting so far, though. Oh my gosh, just the open-endedness of this is wild. It's crazy how much, just the most inconsequential little things. Like, just me reading that letter, I never would have thought my character would just die, and the game gave me a warning like, hey, stop it. Put that away. Stop reading. But I just pushed myself. So I guess it's because my character has such a weak constitution that he just died. So I have to be extra careful about that, I suppose. But yeah, very, very interesting so far. I'm very intrigued by this. It's just a great job of like introducing this world. I guess like your character is as confused as you are at the beginning. You don't know what's going on, who you are, what you're doing. So I did a good job of kind of introducing you to this world, and like the more you explore the world, the more you find out. So it really does reward exploration and just checking things out and like persisting with like talking to people. But yeah, I just want to jump right back in and play some more and continue where we left off. But that is what we're going to leave it on. So the next episode, I'm going to get back to my last save and see what happens from there. Try and solve this murder. It's just crazy. Like, I can only imagine how long this game is going to take, because in it's been like over 2 hours and it feels like I barely scratched the surface of anything. So there's a lot of meat to this game for sure, and I can't wait to explore it some more. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching part 1 of Disco Elysium. Let me know in the comments below what you thought, if you played this game before, if you've watched other people play it, or if this is your first time checking it out at all. What did you think? And I guess this would be a lot of fun to watch other Let's Players play, because you can just go about it in so many different ways. Like, this is a game that you could definitely replay over and over again, and I already feel like I want to. I'm sucked in. I'm loving it so far. So you guys, if you have any like tips at all without, you know, giving spoilers, feel free to leave those in the comments as well. But yeah, thanks again for watching part 1 of Disco Elysium. I hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned next week for part 2. Until then, bye. Special shoutouts to my top tier patrons: Revealing Storm, Lindsay VA, Lunar, Kenju Storm, and Icognito.